Doctor Who Series 1, Episode 3, titled The Unquiet Dead. And this episode it's a solid episode. It's a really good written episode, but it has kind of a weak third act, really. I mean, what the story is that, the Doctor has says to Rose that you have seen the future, time to visit the past. And the Doctor travels Rose to 1869 at Christmas at Cardiff. Rose has got herself a Victorian dress because, at the time, if you wore normal clothing, you were sort of half naked. And I love the scene where, the Doctor says, there's a bunch of costumes. If you take the corner to the left, go straight forward, then go right, and then you take another left, and then I'm like, you got that, Rose? Yeah, that's a lot of things. I would be like, help me, Doctor, help me to guide me to this big giant fortress. Anyway, so they step out of the TARDIS, but at the same time, there have been the dead awakening, these zombies in a wheel, and the Doctor and Rose are trying to find out what's going on with a little bit of help with Charles Dickens, who is the guy who is going to enter into a carriage. It's going to be Charles Dickens' carriage, and of course Charles Dickens is going to go along with the ride and stuff like that. And Charles Dickens' role is pretty much the guy who's going to say, "Ghosts, zombies, oh, that's so preposterous. Oh, I believe in facts." And I'm like, and of course you need that one guy who says that at the time, and it works in that way. And when he freaks out and realizes that it's all Will, he's like, he's sad, what a normal person would be. But this episode is also showing a topic that happened in episode 2, where it's about Rose learning. And this last episode was about how dangerous it is to be with the Doctor, but also if you're gonna hang out with the Doctor, you're gonna make some tough decisions, because the reasons that the dead are coming back is this alien ghost form, which are looking for a new human host since the Time War. We find out what this name of this war is. It's called the Time War, the Great Time War, and they they're looking for human hosts, and the Doctor's kind of saying well, they're not really back. They're just looking for a new home. And Rose is like, what are you talking about? The dead. Let the dead be buried in peace. Come on. And it is that tough decision. And of course, there's that point where you're like, you find out about time travel a little bit, about time can always be rewritten. I mean, Rose at the end for I'm born in the 21st century. How can I be born in the 19th century? How can I do that? And it simply is. Time can be rewritten. It's like Back to the Future. I think of the third act is it's very sloppy. It felt like we got 10 minutes. We need to quickly wrap this up. Charles, example, when Charles is freaking out, he exits out of the house. He's like, I'm afraid. Wait, gas. It felt kind of unassisted. It just felt like, oh, out of nowhere. It was a little bit hard to understand what these ghost form were saying when they were shock horror evil and were the bad guys. But except that this episode is solid. It's pretty good. I think I do believe it's gonna be the last time we ever see Granite. That's my best Torchwood sound.